Hi everybody, and welcome back to our Siralim Ultimate playthrough as the Graveborn. We're back. Everybody's still liking, enjoying the playthrough. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All those like funny YouTube words. But yeah, from the last time, nothing really has changed. I thought maybe I was gonna do some upgrinding, but there's not really the pool of creatures have not really increased, you know. So there's no real reason to do off-stream grinding yet. Haven't reached that point yet. But hello, Logic Offline. Welcome. So I think we should just jump in. I feel like the strat with Giga Chat 2 has been successful, which is fun. I love it. It's kind of fun to see certain creatures where you at the point where you would gut them, you would not really think about using them, but right now in the early game they're just like absolutely just amazing to use. I am truly enjoying that. I feel like we haven't really gotten any interesting new spells. The biggest thing right now is that we're kind of like poor. We're poor, Chad. We're poor. We need to fuse somebody and take the place of the Face Hunter, DQ. Sadly enough, I thought that the Face Spellblade would be a little bit stronger in the early game, but we have gotten so much good stuff right now that like it is not as good as I wish it would have been. Especially now that we also have like a way to just end our own lives. I have to keep reminding myself that I cannot like say the directors. But yeah, with the Maniac, we can now, after our creatures provoke, they are killed, and our other creatures gain 20% of the stats. I have to say, like, his stats are not too high. His deck is higher. That's good, I guess. The moment we have... how much actually is it to change their nature? Personality, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. We don't have it yet. It's fine, it's fine. Also, let us start the music. I got a new song in the playlist. Easily starting with that. If you all know where this comes from, see, we share some taste in anime. We can do that grenade. Easy. I want to say that the Soul Flayer is new. Peacemaker. After creatures that belong to your most common race provoke, the others provoke. Oh. I guess like a group, and it's kind of funny. It doesn't really work for us, but will be kind of funny. Okay, so we start with Molten Armor on Giga Chat 2. What happened? Huh? Our Maniac attacked? No, the Shield Bearer attacked. So the Shield Bearer attacked our Maniac, which hasn't got a name yet. That's correct. Ah, Inner Destruction, that's what it was. Got it. Yes. Let us see. I mean, Giga Chat's gonna do this thing, right? We also have reordered the team so that our Apocalypse, our AXer, Apocalypse, is the only one that also attacks, so it kind of works with the bet RB2. That's the second RB chat. I guess like... So Giga Chat is also fused with the white that gives him all the Dark Embrace. Every creature die, this creature gains 25% of their attack, intelligence, defense, and speed. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, yeah, it's a lot. As long as he fucking hits, I guess. I have to say that, like, right now we already have kind of a competent team for us going. Oh, slime. Let's see if which slime this is. These gain stats. Your other creatures that don't have this trait gain 25 of their stats. So. Oh. Oh, damn. That's not... Oh. I mean, DQ is gonna be replaced, sadly enough. But this is not bad. Even more stat gains? I didn't think that we were gonna be a stat gain kind of build, but here we are though. He hasn't gotten his things. Okay, let's one more time the previous song. Just love so much. It's such a good song. Brother hit, please. Thank you, chat. He's kind of an annoyance. I know everybody can provoke technically for this kind of buff, but I mean, he just attacks, right? Yeah. Umbrella attacks. Oh. I thought with the seconds he would actually kill, but I guess he didn't. What the fuck am I looking at here? What's this? Oh, it's the club. Yeah, got it. The creature intelligence is higher than that of an enemy. It has 200% more. Okay. Also, the cruncher's new. If the creature's attacked, it seals one of the targets. Nothing that we really are interested about. I have to see, right? Because from what I remembered, how it worked, is that the Ethereal gems don't have priority when you macro the spell. There's nobody that in the team can actually cast a spell from a normal spell gem. So I wonder if that like actually matters. Maybe we can actually have it macroed, which would be kind of helpful for me. I would say from all the classes, this has to be the one of the strongest you can have in the early game. There are certain classes that just don't work at the beginning of the game, which is gonna be a struggle because, like, eventually is the idea is that I'm gonna have a randomized playthrough of every class in the game. And we started with my favorite class, which was the Necromancer. Now we are at the Graveborn after a recommendation from chat. Ooh, even more stuff. Creatures made to damage from attacks possible with his health is immediately set to 0 when it takes indirect damage. Interesting. Right now we have that, so we don't have to like think about it. Once more, I see dragons. Oh, it's a dragon soldier. Wait. Okay, never mind. I love how the dragons look. It's just so sad that they're barely useful. There has to be some like class that has like amazing synergy with them. I wouldn't know which one that would be, honestly, but one thing I know for sure, it's not our class. Nice. I wonder if we just start provoking with everybody, if that is like better than what we're actually doing with buffing Giga Chat and just have him attack for 200% damage. I don't think so, simply because of the fact that when we use that chaos spell, Bro attacks for 200%. That's a lot. It's just double normal attack. Ooh. I don't love how much like new stuff does get unlocked. We haven't seen an Asura yet. Your creatures always have Savage and have a 25% greater chance to deal critical damage. Oh, that's good, chat. Always having Savage is really good. Especially because we're... Okay. And a Pit Worm. Okay, at the start of each enemy's turn, this creature deals damage to them equal to 20% of its attack. Ooh. I read those effects like a kind of a poison, you know, attack effect to the enemy team, which is not bad, right? 20% of his attack. We can like buff that like a motherfucker, like that wouldn't be bad. Maybe with Asura or the other guy that's gonna give us buffs. I don't know. That's really not bad. What does the Ophon do for us? Okay. Okay. Let us not do that. I hate that this fucking controller has that sticky issue. It's fine, it's not too bad. The Pit Worm and his draining effect kind of is annoying. Yeah, the bat is really cool fucking support. Because bro just like, wait, wait. Right, like... So for, I know, okay, for Giga Chat it's better to provoke, have himself reach 0 health. Let's call it like that, 0 health. And then come back to life, or at least as he reaches 0 health. Not only does he buff everybody, you know, with his stats, which he has like more of than the rest because he gets more stats when somebody else reaches 0 health. He still does like the same amount of damage after to the one person that most likely survives. If there's more than one person alive, he'll attack more people, so it's even better. My bro gets hella fucking inner destruction. If this creature attacks, it casts a score spell that matches the creature's type. Don't think we need that. We are already using a brain, so that's not too bad. If this creature attacks, it steals 50% of its target's speed. Nothing really that matters. That's annoying again. Oh my god. Ah. It's slightly annoying, chat. Slightly annoying. It's fine. We can deal with it. Okay, bros. Like he's confused, so he has a good chance of attacking just his own people. We don't focus on that. Okay, get back and just demolish everybody. Nice. Here's the thing though, right? If we provoke rather than buffing Giga Chat, everybody gets a buff, and Giga Chat gets a buff, right? And then that person also attacks Foxfire. Ooh. That isn't too bad. I mean, everybody else gets a buff, and then the next person, like, provokes. He gets not only more buffs, but he also attacks. So, I think it's just better to provoke with everybody, rather than buffing Giga Chat and having him do everything that we need to do. I wonder. Because it's snowball effect, right? Because 20% of their stats and... Hot Dog Man? Hot Dog Man. Okay, thank you, Hot Dog Man. Thank you. I have a question again, sorry chat. What haven't we not gotten yet? Okay, we haven't gotten the Fire Salamander because we have summoned him. Same with the... Okay, the Osine starter, same with Bro here. The Apis Charger we also summoned. The Phoenix we summoned, right? Yes. And then the Spellblade we summoned last. Okay, cool. Honestly, like, I feel like if there is a creature from a god shop, you would have seen it. Wait, can we actually see that? I forget if you can see it in the source, right? So I want to see if we are able to get those creatures. That would, like, help a lot. Because one of the people that we do kind of want, or one of the races that we want, that kind of make, like, an interesting team are the Reapers. But the Reapers are a god shop creature. Like, we need to buy them from a god. I don't know if those creatures are also in the randomized pool. Like, in my opinion, they should, but I don't know. The second thing lies as well that there's now 6 pages of creatures that we've gotten, and if none of them comes from a shop, like, we most likely can say that we're not gonna see shop creatures. It's sad because the Reapers are very not in our path, sadly enough. Yeah. It is what it is. So this campaign goes until the fight with Caliban. Is Caliban? The traitor god. Because all these campaigns are kind of like just a showcase of the class, more or less. Anybody has like interest in like playing the game, like I'm doing right now from the start, or you know, just questions of the class and how it works. I feel like a raw showing of the class is like very much telling what you can expect from the class and what you cannot expect from the class. Because we just, and then we and then we okay. I think we have a winning strat here. Okay, honestly, when I'm looking at our team right now, right? We have like 2 death, but with how many elements there are in the game, you have 1 double, right? So the spell blade DQ needs to go to a nature creature. So I also have to kind of like keep that in mind if we want some nature spells. Nature spells are really good when it comes to like crowd control, I feel like, and like giving specific debuffs to enemies. I feel like we did get like a good nature spell, so kind of want to make use of that. Was that everybody? Really? Damn, she goes fast. Damn. Damn. I don't feel like there's anybody near. You know what? Let's see. How much money do we have? Okay, we have another one fucking 1 fusion, but I don't feel like we have enough to make the creature that we really would want. So what are our next creatures right now? Go with the bat trap that looks kind of like a penis. Oh, the brownie is here. Okay, how is the revival perk worded? That's kind of important. Do we attack or do we do damage based on our attack? Never mind, it's a trait from one of our creatures. Who is that again? Who has that again? Not him. Not him. Oh, yeah, bro. Okay, they do attack. Cool. That's important. So his trait would trigger from the 3-time attack that he would do when his health reaches 0. That's not bad, right? Because we make those 3 random attacks into AoE attacks. Then again, I feel like the 70% damage dealt to adjacent enemies is just not true. The last time that I fused somebody with the Mauler, it felt so underwhelming. I just didn't feel like it was really worth it. When this creature attacks, it deals damage to a random enemy equal to 35% of the attack's damage and afflicts them with poison. This effects repeat once for each hunter fighting on your side. If you fight multiple hunters, this could be kind of like start getting broken, but for now, it's not that good. Afflicting everybody with poison isn't a bad thing, but also kind of slow for us right now. Here's my question, right? Does he need to have the Scourge spell equipped for this trigger? I don't know. No, we have no real nature creatures which we would want to fuse with. Like if we want to make 2 new fucking creatures, we don't have enough for the fusion, so it doesn't really matter anyways. Oh, I forgot this boss as well. Damn. That was Banshee. Ah, Banshee. Got it. At the end of each enemy's turn, this creature is moved to the top of the timeline. So before I had a spell that just had her snared, so then she went to the top, she went back down, which was super funny. We don't have that luxury right now. But I guess we start bopping everybody, right? And attacking everybody. Oh. That shit is going down. Yeah, we provoke. Oh, this brings me back to the chaos days of Siralim 3. I think everybody just randomly started attacking, getting buffs and debuffing the creatures, and what a good old times. I mean, he's working for how far I can see it. Yeah, okay. Dumb. Hey, did that work? I feel like these are some of the easiest boss fights we've done. Huh. Has to be because it's early game, but also something to do with the class. Then the class strength. I love this. I wonder if we can have a... Oh, we can. Okay. So we did the two that are the most important, you know, stat changes persist through death, and buffs and minions. What's our next thing, though? Just deal 50% more damage with attacks buff each time they have been resurrected in the current battle. That's not bad. They gain 25% speed. I guess attack would be the most important right now. Where the bosses? Like 1, 2, 3. Like the 1 is like not worth it. I think 2 is getting worth it. 3 is really nice. The 1's just not worth it. Random trade, I wouldn't know why I want that. Takes 25% less damage for each time they've been resurrected in the current battle. Also not really too bad. They cast their spells at random. I don't want that, actually. In all honesty, I don't want that. We increase our damage output by even an extra attack is also really not bad. More intelligence, more defense. I feel like the extra attack is really good. Alright, let's help to effort it. Yes, yes. Swamplands. Of course, bestie. I feel like we still haven't really gotten... Do we have the Asura for everybody getting Savage? Which is like an increased chance of critting? Together with an extra, like... What does the Asura get there? You must likely guess, right? Yeah. There he is. The Asura Bonebreaker. And have a 25% to creatures, have always Savage, and have a 25% greater chance to deal critical damage. It's like... It's fine. I've dabbled a little bit in crit and critical damage, and even not truly like going 100% on it, it's really not worth it. Even if you do that, it's still not really worth it, but there's even less. So I don't think we mess with that. I wish we had the other worm, right? That's like it attacks, because that would work with our bats. So I feel like there's no real reason to fuse anybody right now. With the face guy, the Q. That being said, we can make a new creature now. I guess we could try the Mauler with somebody. With the Asura guy that buffed everybody, there's somebody else that also buffed. Who was the other person? I forgot. Is this guy, right? After this creature gains stats, your other creatures that don't have this trait gain 25% of those stats as well. Which is more fucking stat buffing. I like that. I actually do really like that. I just hate how the fucking slime looks. Every single time we have like a good slime, right? A slime that works for us. And I just don't like it because I hate the design. Like, it's a good design, as in like as an art style, or like as an art piece, it's really good. But I'm not to my fucking taste. I don't like them. But yeah, we have to do it because he's good. Because if we want to have him natured, or to have the nature fucking class or type, he needs to be the base. So yeah, we're gonna see that ugly bastard for some time now. Where is Mr. Muller? Hello, Mr. Muller. Oh, this looks horrible. Oh god, it looks horrible. Oh, looks like he has bloodshot eyes. These green ones are also just... oh. They're all bad. I think I want to do this one. Oh god. Let's level him up. There he is, gluttonous slime, 17. So any of our other creatures, let's do by level, thank you. I feel like everybody is most likely, okay, never mind. Masochist Witch can go next to one more. Okay, for now first things first though. Creatures, do you have anything equipped? Spell gems? Yeah, spell gems. Equip, unequip, and unequip. Deposits and withdraw. It's a gluttonous slime. Although Masochist has so little health. Depends on how never mind. I'm thinking about names, but I really can't think about any new names now. Next to him, they'll get some names for him. Okay, let's see. Antidote, Constrict, yes. Targeting Savage, Germinate. Snared and Poisoned. Constrict does weak. Both are good. Your creatures with dire wolves gain 3 stacks of this minion. That's not really important. Poison Arrow is pretty good. Spiderlings, I guess. It's not the best thing, but... Okay, let's give Bro his spells. Then let's see if anybody else has some spells available to them, because I kind of forget. Yeah, you see, you do. I do it. Magic Missile and Vacuum. Yes, we save and then we continue. Haven't we still not? God, look at that. How far are we with the project? 4 fucking copper ingots? I'm alive. So what was with the... I was with the elephant engage. What about the cutthroat jungle? For a second, it's like, The enemy is afflicted with a debuff. The creature has a 10% chance to cast a Deliberating Blast. Clamp, another book. What just happened? Huh? Fizzled. We cast Big Bang. Everybody took damage. But I was dead. The Fae died and the Fae came back. Everybody else took damage. And all the buffs and debuffs and means have been removed. Okay. I think in the beginning is like important to see what's happening, what's going on. But as the game continues, I just accept what the fuck is going on. You know, like that meme where we have like in the beginning where everybody's like very focused on something. When first, like in the beginning, doesn't care for it, then the middle really focuses on it, and then eventually comes to the point where he doesn't care for it again. That's kind of how this game goes. If things work, they just kind of work, you know. There's no reason to challenge it. Special 800. Actually, really good. Nice. I didn't look what the fuck they had. Fuck! Fuck! There were new creatures in it. Fuck. Is it a new... It is a new harpy. Nice. The Diabolic Hordes are also really cool as a tribal team, but we need a lot of them for them to work, so it is not as useful. Also, this one's the defense one, which is also not the best one. What do you do? After creatures are resurrected, they get rebirth, they gain... Oh, if they're resurrected by rebirth events already. Unnecessary to look out for that for us. We don't do that. Oh, you can also attack. Ooh, okay. Like the Diabolic Hordes, the Electropods are also a tribal race. When I say tribal, it means that they benefit from having multiple of their own race in the same team. So it was our second bug though, with their speed base, which is also... They're nice, they're nice. Yeah, this is the guy that we had before. Or at least the heart that we had before. New Skaven though. Enemies with fear take 50% more damage from each death creature fighting on your side. Okay. He brought the guy back. What the hell? We do that. That's cheating. When in RPG, the boss heals. It's cheating. I do that. Oh. Seeing all the creatures that I really wanted when I was at Aquarius kind of funny. Start of battle, your creatures gain 1, 2, 3 random minions. Really not bad. This one though. At the start of each enemy's turn, the creature decreases their defense by 50%. Ooh. Not the pit one that we want. He is also new. When this creature attacks, it deals 50% more damage for each shield. So specific. If this creature casts a single target cast spell, the creature afflicts the target with silenced. After creatures gain a stat other than health, they grant 25% of the stats to other creatures as well. Your creatures gain 50% less stats. After your creatures gain a stat, I wonder how that works with the AoE shit. Wait. That's kind of funny. Wait, we have to look that up. We have to see that. That being said though, they gain half the shit and... Huh. I love how it looks. We're cooking with gas right now, or gasoline. I mean, getting that Maniac is a very big help, right? You gotta like facilitate this potential strat. Because if we didn't have so much like control over when our creatures reach 0% of health. The state of 0% health. Why do we live in such a weak fucking timeline? But yeah, now that we have full control over that, we can really... I forgot about this. Hunters are a static encounter on the map. So we get their mana. Ooh. Maybe the Hunter's gonna be the only tribal team that we actually can build in this playthrough. That's not bad. Let's say we have like six fucking hunters, right? And if we're lucky, we might even get a cockatrice that gives like us 2 more. That would be insane. Bro existed only to die. What do you do? Your creatures cannot last extra traits and spell gems in battle. Okay, good luck, bro. What do you do though? Intelligence? Ah, okay, good, gotcha. I mean, you know how it works. So here is my thing though, right? From what I can see... Actually, before I'm gonna say something stupid. Never mind. I thought the name that should be seen against stats was the Gluttonous Slime name, but we see the name of the fucking trait, which is like understandable. This should be. No, everything's going according to plan. Everything works. I'm happy. Satisfied. I mean, do we care? Okay, these creatures we do not get any mana for. So I guess rather than having the... I'm thinking, right? We have all our stats that we get, right? Then we have one guy that gets 25% of all the stats that he gets, right? Every single time. But then every single time somebody gets a stat, they also share 25% of that with everybody else. Oh no. Chat. A peaceful, fun-loving treasure golem appears. This is so fast. What the hell? So chat, this creature doesn't attack. This creature actually flees the battle. He runs away from you. He doesn't want anything to do with you. The problem lies in the fact that he has a lot of goodies. You always want to kill him because he's a treasure golem, right? But, you know, it will have some negative effects on your mental. That's for sure. When this creature stacks, drop some resources. This creature always tries to run away each turn. How many we have to do it? A sad state of affair. There's a long death scream. Look at the resources, chat. Battered and bruised and mangled beyond recognition, the treasure golem slumps to the ground. With each ragged shrug its breath it takes, you realize it will suffer a long and painful death. In a guilt-inspired attempt to end its suffering, you draw a dagger from your satchel and plummet it into where you believe the treasure golem's heart might be. It cries out in pain, but it does not die. You raise the dagger and let it fall once more, this time putting your full strength behind the blow in an effort to finish off once and for all. It writhes in agony, tear gushes from its eyes, blood runs from its mouth and ears, but still, it lives on. Panicking, you conjure a powerful spell that is sure to end the treasure golem for good, this time. A horrific storm of fire, ice, and lightning cascades from your fingertips and obliterates the poor treasure golem. It appears to have finally met its end. But wait, your face continues to twitch and spasm gently. The treasure golem is still alive and suffering. The treasure golem loses a soft sigh. You begin to weep. Your creature begin to weep. At long last, the treasure golem stops moving entirely. It is finally death, and you are a monster. What's happening to me for the first time in my existence? I cannot find happiness. It's as if a dark cloud hangs over me. So yeah, you did give us a lot of shit. So you know, his sacrifice will not be in vain. 07. I feel like in Siralim 3 the message is like way worse, because they're like, he dropped the bag. It wasn't the bag. There's toys. There's a toys with a letter to an orphanage. He was bringing toys to an orphanage. You're a horrible person for killing somebody like that. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did we actually? No, we didn't. I feel like we haven't seen everything yet. Whoa. Whoa. I hate fighting gamblers with a passion. At least on the early stages, they're not too bad, but they get very annoying very fast. Provoke. I love the idea, right? Because when we're provoking, we reach 0 health. That also clears our debuffs. That's kind of nice. Well, you already can see a little bit of the annoyance that just happened there. It wasn't too bad. Ooh, okay. How did he die? He was cursed somehow. Oh, that's the debuffs that we give them. Yeah, I got it. Like, why is he cursed? I'm still thinking about the question of the other trait. Have stats, but every time that somebody gets a stat, he gives 25% of that to everybody. The ones that everybody gets stats, right? That's a lot of stats. So in the end, we only get 1/4, right? No, we get 1/8 of a stat because we have the amount of stats that we get, and 25% of that we share. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, this one's very necessary. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, fuck. Is that what I want to do? It's fine. It's all fine. So nice damage. Emperor gets all the bulking buffs. That's so good. I guess eventually if we ever get it, right? That's kind of the conversation that we have, right? Like every single time I see a combo, because of like the other playthrough I did, I looked at most of the fucking traits in the game. I want the guy that shares his buff with everybody. Because then every buff that the Masochist gets, he can share with the whole party. That's really good. We haven't seen him yet, so I mean, we'll never see him. Bro, he didn't die. What the fuck? Waterfall. Ooh, another Asura. A Might? The creature attacks and afflicts the target with blighted. The creature already is blighted. The target is healed for 1% of the amount of damage dealt down. Crazy. Holy fuck. That's such a cruel fucking way of going. The elemental swords, which I've never understood how they worked, honestly. After this creature deals critical damage, it has a 25% chance to attack again. The golems can have interesting bonuses, so we should look out for them when we see more. This one isn't the best on his own, but when we have some more interesting golem traits, he can become a potential build. Bro's afraid from stats. Lol, lol. The Thunder Rex. I hate it, right? Because I think the Elemental Swords also have some of the most beautiful looking sprites in the game. But I don't know how they work. Why he wants spell damage? Why he want to cast spells when he's silenced? You know what I mean? Word of encouragements. The target recovers a small amount of health 3 times. Here we have another hand guy. Clutchers. After the enemy dodges. The start of this creature's turns, your other creatures gain 5% of this creature's first percentage. Okay. Nothing that we really want to use. Also, a lot of things. Another sin. 2 people fucking died. Minotaur. After this creature is attacked, it deals 50% of the damage taken to all enemies. This damage cannot exceed 1% of this creature's maximum health. Okay. This creature always has repelling and takes 30% less damage. So, yeah. It can only cast spells 1 time. At the start of the battle, creature's attack and intelligence are set to whichever is the highest. I love their enemies. Mentally, I accept as a team to be strong if we can just instantly do the static encounters. Especially in the early game. The static encounters can be a pain, and this team doesn't really even struggle a little bit with them. Ooh, my question is, have we have donated to him? Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Oh, nice. I don't think we need anything from Homeboy here, but that's nice. Emblems is like a good rule. So that you can give you random stuff to happen, and you get a pretty good one. Another Masochist. Start of the creature's turn, each of their debuffs have a 35% chance to be removed. Okay. This creature is immune to instant death effects if in non-boss battles and only take damage up to 60% of its health. Firestorm. Okay. We don't use Yetis. In this household, we don't use Yetis. It's a personal thing. What was the thing that shares the boss again? I think it is a slime, actually. I think it's a slime. Ooh. Another brownie. When a creature attacks, the target has 1% chance and to be target. The target has 1% chance and the enemy adjacent to it have a 50% chance to be afflicted or confused. Oh, nothing that really. Again, not another guy. He looks really cool though. I love the brownies design. Especially Gigachag has a lot of stats when he provokes and reaches 0 health. I guess in a boss fight we're gonna see like how far that takes us, but we already did it in a boss fight and they just fucking died. Eventually we're gonna reach a point, you know, where it doesn't happen, but I want to say that this is gonna be most likely the build for a very long time. I don't see a reason why we'd ever change up for this except for like just variety reasons. They all fucking died. I mean, one thing for sure is that the Maniac stays, so we can always just provoke and reach 0 health. Yeah, it's just kind of insane. Hey. Another Void Lords. These fuckers, the Wisp. Another Griffin. The creature takes damage from a spell to gain repelling. This creature deals 1% more damage. After the creature takes damage, is sent to the bottom of the timeline. Yeah, he needs to die. We have the buff that lets us provoke automatically at the end of the turn. So we can provoke two provokes. I think the bard is near, right? Using defense set of attack. Quirky. I think we've already seen at Asura, right? Have we? 70% attack again, yes. So I guess the thing that I can see really having a strong... What the fuck? How? I think the first time that we saw him was like at the end of the game last time. Now we're seeing him so often now. The end of the story, I mean. You never end this game. He ended his own health bar by indestructioning. So much stuff though. Two in one map is kind of insane though. We don't even have the like relation with the god that increases the spawn rate. I guess the saddest part of that is that he doesn't get this that bonuses from his own death. Understandable, of course, but it's sad. It's a lot. I guess the way that we have to see it is more that the other team members get on like his level a little bit. He's closer to his level. They will never be on his level. Is he Giga Chat too? But yeah, no, he's very strong on his own, so most likely is it just not that necessary. I mean, we're just going to the new realm. There's no reason to not. Hey. The true test. The true test. Oh, yeah. Well, how did they work again? They have something to do with... Creatures are immune to damage that doesn't come from attacks or spells. If your creatures are damaged, the enemy takes damage equal to 30% of the damage dealt. Your creature always defends. After this creature does an attack against barrier, absorbs all the damage. After this creature dodges, it casts Snowstorm. It recovers health. More chance to dodge. Attacks, more dodge. Agile, which gives them dodge. There's gonna be this might be a hard one, Chad. New last was like a war of attrition. War of attrition, he says. First turn. 4 of the 6 are already dead. Ooh, there's a good amount of debuffs. I mean, as long as one hits... Our bat is officially fucking dead. Our beast dead, but we'll fight it. Okay. I know the vivid memories of the last time I did it with the Necromancer, and that was a pain. Our damage output is insane right now. Let's not fix what is not broken. We'll have to cheat them like. Hi. I love that. You like being attacked by a soul player, right? When we donate, He has like the normal fucking message, so it doesn't seem like anything's wrong with him. He's just like, it's just in his mind, bro. Yeah, mind player. Okay. I'll stop. Yeah, it's like hard to say anything about the fight because we just provoke and then we automatically attack and we gain all the stats. It's like, it works. I'm happy by that. What do you do? Okay. He's like, and that's the. I don't want him that fast. He also needs to attack fast. What did the my sentients do again? Okay, that's not too interesting. I mean, the stat stays the same, right? Just attack, just attack. It's all good. The books. They're alive. Kill the books. The idea of Marcus is just kind of like eating shit and then just coming back not only stronger but then instantly like just throwing hands is so funny. It really brings me back to the Chaos days of Siralim 3. Oh, the slimes are also a static encounter here. Another one that shares buffs, or if it is actually the slimes, is on this kind of level. Other creature gains a minion. Your other creature don't have this, also gains a minion. He's like one of the earliest, best fucking minion support, which is what the Necromancer does. I always had one of these fuckers in my team. Easy fights, honestly, but eventually it's not gonna be this easy. For now it is, though. Thank you. The nuggets. The fucking nuggets. Oh. Okay, interesting. I don't think we're gonna see a nugget in this place. Nuggets spawn when you getting the nugget mana when you what? How's it again? I think where you kill like a dumpling, which are rare creatures. I guess yeah, just kind of wish that. I wonder if it's also possible to get treasure golems then. I guess not, but the mimics you do get. Hey. Them. Sturdy fucks. Yeah, we're blasting through the depths. Yellow with blue. Pink with red, I think. Red pink is always good, so there's a lot of good combinations. Hey, Golem. Not important. Maniac. Every creature killed, this creature inflicts enemies with poison, burning, and bleeding. It's not bad. It's really not bad. He'll be in the back of our minds. Just kill him, please. Because the only weakness is that we don't really have much of control over who we attack. Oh, yes. Weird looking chest. Like, isn't this thing interact with us? We just didn't really care. Ooh, not a good one. I saw an enemy in our life. We had him. What does he do for us? Less indirect damage, not really important for us. Like the face worries are a lot of the like party white buffs, right? Like, but they're always less the more focused buffs, I would say. So eventually they phase out of strategies. Early game they're most likely, most of the time, very strong. Hey, and there's the last enemy. And a lot of new enemies. After this creature attacks, it heals allies for 50% of their health. Okay. The intelligence guy, creature scores but no longer consumes charge, is gonna be sealed. Defense guy. Yeah, okay. Those are not important, not important. Like, remember the question I had with the other what's that name? Wolpentinger, I guess? Tinger? If they had to have the score spell on them, this kind of shows that they have to, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't have a guy in their race being like, it doesn't use charge anymore. I know there's like a creature that makes the spells or gives them to you if certain conditions are met, so maybe that's one of the ways that we can do it. I mean, assuming if we ever gonna make that the build, which we're most likely not gonna do. Snowstorm. Enemies take large amount of damage and have a chance to be. Alright. I saw frozen in red and was like, why is it red? This is debuff. Sometimes I don't think. Sometimes I just be. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing that everybody has like a sword to them. Maybe with the resources for it. How much would we need? Bro has one, bro has one. So 3? Yeah, 3. There's 1, there's a 2, that is a 3. Wrong fucking tab. And you got a sword, and you got a sword, and you got a sword. Oh. Hey, we can go over the limit because we leveled our blacksmith. Good shit, good shit. So let us craft Snowstorm actually, because I do like the spell. Also need Foxfire. He easily forgets which okay, Foxfire is vacuum we keep. Bro can do Snowstorm. A bit more important than some random fucking minions. Nice. Oh, let's get these buffs invisible. It's like yellow and blue. There's a buff. Fuck. We did that one before. Fuck. Okay, now these books are interesting for us. I wonder, right? Like, I guess the masochist guy doesn't really do a lot when it comes to like our synergy, but he's not a strong or a weak fighter himself. Then we have anything that spreads like buffs that if a creature receives. I was like talking about like one guy, honestly, one specific creature. But if we have him, he would be amazing. Okay, new slime dropped. It's a new Carabaris. The slimes are not that interesting. Silly tough. They can work in their own right? They really synergize well with each other. I mean, most creatures work like that, most races. But like a single 10 slime doesn't really do a lot for us. Hey yo, instruction for the win. Fire Eye. What do you do? Fire Eye. Okay. Nothing interested. Just keep provoking. Oh. The dolls also doesn't really, you know. of anything going for us. Creature's killed. After this creature's killed, your creature's gain 75% of his attack. Ooh. Ooh. That is not bad. $75% of the attack is really not bad. The creature deals additional damage equal to 20% of the damage that's taken in the current battle. Not interesting. Creature takes damage, 9% of the damage is delayed until the start of its next turn. I hate fighting these guys. Who have we seen? After this creature attacks, it also deals damage to 2 other enemies equal to 40% of its attack. You'll see all these people. Besides the first thing. My question lies in the fact, right? If I see now, like, if we provoke, we lose our invisibility. Meaning that reaching our own health to 0 does count as, like, damage. So, does it count for, you know, you do more damage based on how much damage you take? Does it count? I wouldn't. Because if it was truly just bringing our health down to 0, we would still have invisible. And I think with... yeah. Damn it. Okay, more stuff, more stuff. I haven't seen this guy. At the start of this creature's turn, it reduces enemy damage by 50% of this. Okay. A stag. Creature's chance to defend spell gems. That's what I do. I forgot it. For a second I forgot, and then I was reminded about how I'm not interested in that. Maybe I'm gonna dabble a little bit more on it, because last time I saw that some of these chances are just like almost close to 100 or 100. It's like, And you have certain chances like 12. I'm like, I don't care for that. 12% is just like a nice extra. We can never build around that. Like 12% chance that you also gain this buff. I'm like, that is nothing. I cannot build around that. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it do be like that sometimes, you know? But like, you can never build around it, and that's just kind of like the annoyance of shit like that. Okay. When this game says like small, they really mean small. Like 5, I'm like, I don't need anything with that. What can I do with 12 extra attack? I see that I missed a chest here. Ooh, okay. Like, new spell. Doesn't do anything for us. Nice. You'll love to see it. I don't know how many spells are in this game. It's just kind of a given. Provoke. Sorry. Hey, project instantly fucking cleared. Let's go. I love when my projects instantly clear. Or at least go fast clear. I feel like we've seen this guy before. Yes. Still a lot of enemies hiding, I guess. Maybe we haven't seen this guy before. For the creature's attacks the enemy. Counter build, counter builds. We're not doing counter builds, so then again, we are provoking. Are we actually provoking after we reach? No, that's okay. If we stay provoking, then there would have been a place for that. But we don't, so. Because this other guy was funny enough, the person that we already seen. There's another face hunter, or face knight. Which is the face knight. Is John Face Knight. I felt like having the thing that gives us the provoke buff a little bit overkill, but now that's literally what we need. They should hit so hard. I think the strongest part of this strat lies in the fact that if we reach like double reaching 0 health, then, you know, we can't really do it anymore, because after the third one we cannot really come back. We cannot resurrect after the third death. Actually, after the first death. But then we have so much stat increases that, like, we're just monsters at that point, right? But we're not gonna do any of this. Give me 2 and give me a buddy. Hey yo, boss. We're not gonna get any of these mana, so it doesn't really matter. What do you do? After an enemy takes action, they must take the same action for the rest of the battle. Brother, hell yeah. So many attacks gonna happen here. They're not dying. Why are they not dying? Oh, he died. Okay. Ha. I mean, homebody's brother for sure. Okay. Eventually they die, right? I love that he hold that also in his sprite. Look really cool. How can I break these things? Oh, okay, massage. Nether realms. Oh, nether realms. The great pandemonium. Who's got here again? Oh, this is the bro. Yeah, high five, buddy. I love him. The jock, bros, the jock. Resonate Fang. This creature always has silence as a trait. Ah, it's one of the elemental source. So this creature always has silence. Your creatures Lightning Storm acts if they have 50% more intelligence for each creature on your team afflicted with silenced. If you're silenced, you cannot cast spells. Why am I buffing spells with that? We have got another fucking... Isn't this the third electropod we've gotten? It's a new Ifrit. You attack creature with burning. The abuse takes equal to 4% of the turn of this debuff. Okay. But I hope that we have this kind of Ifrit luck when we play with a fire-based creature or class. We got a spell. It looked kind of interesting, but I clicked so fast that I couldn't see it. I hope it was good. I hope it wasn't too good. Another guy that helps us with minions. Yes. He's the most useless of them all because eventually you get just the... Ooh, that's a good one. Hi, Crony. How's it going? Creatures attack one additional time, but all their attacks deal 30% less damage. That's really good. There's a 40% increase in attack damage. Yeah. Especially for something like the Masochist that every time it attacks gets a random buff. That's really strong. Another nugget and a cockatrice. That's not a good cockatrice. The classes of the last three creatures. Yeah, no, it's not a good one. Another nugget. It was pretty boring at home, but without that, I am good. Okay, nice. Boring day at homes are weird. What about you guys are good? I guess you couldn't game? I guess no wilds? I personally love being at home. What do you do again? You can cast one additional time. Ooh. Nothing that we use right now, though. What the fuck? What? Where's just so much dodging going on right now? After last stream, I said that nobody really dodges in the beginning of the game. So many dodges. Oh god. I got paused from balls and playing when someone asked me to help them. Ah, okay. Got you. I get that. It has been a long time. It's a thing that a lot of people tend to forget, but base games are most time like not as in, so they can be very fast, very nice. Specifically as well because of the fact that like even everything you get in the game right now, when MR comes out, like most of the gear are gonna be outdated very fast. So yeah. There's not much to grind for the MR update. Now playing Warframe again. One forever grind to the other forever grind. Nice. I guess the Death Priest can have something for us, or the Lich. No, okay. Is this a new one? No. I guess we're gonna reach 0 health again. Yeah. I mean, I guess the positive thing is that as long as you want it, you can grind it out. Yeah. Wait, is that a new cow? It's a new cow! Oh, there's not a new cow. There's not a new cow. False alarm, not a new cow. Ooh. I'm also kind of like thinking about a background game that I'm playing for myself. In the last few months, most of the time when I had free time, I was playing. I was more doing like artwork and stuff like that, but now I actually have free time again, which is nice. One of my friends asked if I want to play, so I agreed. Ah. It's not a bad game. I've played also for a very long time. Or at least I put a lot of hours in it, not a long time. I think I played less than a fucking year. But then they destroyed the way that I play for absolutely no reason, then no, there's no reason really. They just destroyed my way of playing. Like, I guess that I'm not willed there. They don't want me. Sorry, lad. But I'm debating if I want to, what I want to do in my personal game time. I started like a bit of Minecraft, but I don't know, I want to go through with that. Everything I want to play takes so much time. That end. Find sponsor? It's round that 24. And give us into the hand over again. We're finding a sponsor for fucking for Jim, bro. What the hell? Can't believe I missed it the first time. Yeah, same. I agree mostly because of 99, but also because I missed my Harrow. Fair. Yeah, I did the hardest thing, and I quit when the Prime version of my favorite Warframe came out. Just kind of like to dedicate myself to the quitting because I don't want to come back. Because when they killed crowd control, I don't know if it's come back, but even then, a lot of people were outraged about it, and there was a lot of like outcry for it, at the point where even the damage dealer community was siding with us. And then they changed everything about the creature that kind of killed crowd control, except for the thing that killed crowd control. And then they went to other things. I'm like, okay, cool, I guess you exactly know what the problem is, but you just actively decide to not do it. Okay, I mean, fuck you too then. It's like, okay. I like, if it was like the strongest way of playing or something like that, or it had some problems with it, then I could understand it. But nothing like that was the case for crowd control. It was even the least played like strat in the game. Nobody did it. I was just funny around to like teleport into and out to fucking existence with Limbo. But yeah, no. The developers didn't like the fun, I guess. I'm just hoping for that gacha Warframe game to add something that's similar to fucking Limbo, and then just jump into that. Joke, though, joke. I'm good for the infinite grind games. I have even given up on 2 of the free gacha games that I played. I love having some free time. But if this is one of your main games that you play, Warframe is a very good game. Sometimes they make too much questionable decisions. Yeah. It is like, if they give me a good reason why they did it right, because it was such a non-existent enemy for the people that do damage dealer build, right? Just did so much damage that it really doesn't matter if they have like double the health or something. but it did completely kill crowd control. So the damage dealer didn't feel anything about it, and it destroyed one of the way of playing the game. It's like, okay, I mean, that's kind of drastic for absolutely no reason. Then we want that. So yeah. It is sad, but also it'll be like that sometimes. It do be like this, something like this. Right, if you love damage dealer build, then damn, Warframe is the game for the people that love it. And for me, I was not really that interested in that kind of gameplay. I'm not the kind of person that remembers the 20-step flowchart that I need to follow at the beginning of the mission so I can do the ultimate amount of damage that instantly clears every enemy that even exists, or like starts to like even look at your direction. Yeah, Warframe or PoE, yeah. I've heard that it also is like going a bad way. It was very sad. I just want a more interesting endgame for PoE 2, bro. That's the only thing I want. I want them to fix that, streamline it a little bit more, and then I'll sink my teeth in that. But until then, I'll just kind of like be in the down low. I guess the only thing that I know for PoE though is that the players are always like very critical of the developers, and Warframe really doesn't have that. Yeah, it's not like it. So more faith in like PoE to improve versus Warframe. That's why I quit. But also, like, so many NPCs are just vibing around this Lister mission. I'm ready to get them. I don't think it's a new whites. Actually, it is a new whites. Ah. After this creature dies, enemies take equal to 30% of his maximum health. The damage equal to 30% of his maximum health. Okay, cool. Nice. Bow is very fucking good. Yeah. Whoa, some fucking Reapers? Broken. Hey. And one more guy. Here's that one more guy. Didn't seem there for a second. For a little talk, but I'm gonna lay down and have a headache for the last 2 hours for no reason. Oh, damn. Get better soon, bro. It's all good. I love the small talks. I just mean I love talking in general. Always a good time with you, Cranny. But take your rest, bro. Ooh. the useless rebirth fucking buff on the guy. Have a good stream and big numbers, thank you. I'm gonna get the biggest numbers. I mean, the damage that we're doing is kind of like way beyond the damage that we should be doing at this point right now. They're going kind of smoothly. Kind of smooth. Now just looking at the small improvements that we can bring to the team. We've reached the point where I'm actually looking for specific creatures rather than like ideas what we want to have improved. You know what? If they have 2,800 creatures, those specific ones are hard to get. Hey, okay. Got all the loot. I guess we can upgrade our gear a little bit. I feel it's still like not that necessary. Like we're all good. Oh, I also reached the boss already. Bro, need his sponsor. We need a sponsor. What's up? Yes. Hello, the name is sponsor. What are you doing here? Can I ask how to over the Kazar and explain what you use it for across? Oh no, it's mine. Oh my. I think from sponsor that he's 5 minutes away from getting fatty creatures. Okay. Normal sponsor behavior, I guess. Why are poisoned? Why are we poisoned? Oh, it's this guy! He's a Tox Dweller. Yeah. Enemies always have poison at the start of the creature's turn, but you have to enemies poison. Yeah! I know that guy. Anyways, reach 0 health, please. He ate a destruct himself. Oh, funny shit ever. I hope that we hit the Tox Dweller. Okay, we hit most of them, not the Tox Dweller though. Why is he sleeping? Ah, that's annoying. I saw that fucking crit for 1,000. Insane. Ah shit. Giga Chat is sleeping. Wake up. You woke up. Bop. Good. Wasn't that easy? Hey. Was it the last orb as well? I think it was, right? So. Oh no, we need to go to Eternity's End. Yes. I remembered. Yeah, we go to Siralim to ask like how we can... No, we keep getting sent to the wrong place every time. Yeah. Why don't we have the possibility of getting some horses here, right? One of the horses we want if we are doing... No, not really, actually, now I think about it. We need the specific bat for that horse to be useful to us. Is it the unicorn or is it the Pegasus that every time that it attacks it gains a buff? Then you give him the person that spreads the buffs around when they gain. Then you have the bat that automatically attacks. That's like, yeah, that's really good. I do see some new stuff. Every creature is attacked and reduce the enemy attack by 50%. So we've seen the guy, which is provoke easy. Okay. Nobody died. That's weird. Okay, then everybody died. They all like lived on an edge. Okay, they're kind of surviving. Okay, never mind. It's kind of a snowball. I forgot about this. Okay, that's actually really good for us. How are my creatures on the enemy team fucking dodging, but I never dodge? What are we talking about here? Yes. Shit. Oh, it was a horse guy. It wasn't the horse guy. Not horses. Takes 50% of damage in place of other creatures from attacks and spells. Alright. See how long you will survive that, idiot. What? They brought him back? No, they gave him Creeper. No. Stop bringing him back, you cheater. Fuck. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Stop coming back! Who does it again? Enemies are killed, they have a 25% chance to be resurrected, 50% health on the barrier. Fuck you, baby. Oh my god. Nice. Fucking finally. Stupid hat-ass baby, bro. It's so white. It's so bright. Ha. Are you interested? Fine. Nothing that we need. I'm not even gonna try it. Triple attack like that, easy. Why make it harder if it can be easy, you know what I mean? Don't ever overthink stuff. Just provoke, reach 0 health, and demolish the enemy. There's no thinking, just do. And when I say do, I mean actually reach 0 health. Okay. I don't feel like we've seen a lot of newer enemies yet. I think the clam is new, but anything that uses mania is nothing that we need in our lives. Stop dodging, you're a giant fucking golem made of metal. You lived. Brother! What do you do for me? Mending? Oh, finally. Some buffs. Nobody knew. Yeah. I see the fall off in a little bit of our damage right now, but there's still no, like, chance to lose. I say that, but did we ever reach the point where we are provoking and they're not dying? Like, we're most on our last leg, right? So yeah, there's gonna be a situation where we have provoked so much that we have no resurrections left, and then the enemy team just like wallops us, like we cannot do anything about that. When your creatures cast a spell, they have 50% chance to cast a spell 1 additional time, which sounds really cool, right? But that additional cast also uses charges, so yeah, it's not that good. Except if you use like fake spell champs, like we have. Purchase. Start of your creature's turn, each of their new Asura creatures always have Savage. Oh, we knew about this, Asura. I guess he's new, but again, this, yeah. They always like have a ability or a debuff that makes it so that they cannot act in a way. So I don't know how you do that. Enemies cannot be resistant to stuff. Like, how do you work with that? I wouldn't know. Like, even if they're not like killed in the first rotation, they will die in the second rotation, or the third one. They're still getting hit. The creatures that belong to the most common race attack, the other have a 5% chance to attack, but enemies for 10%. What? Okay. Some races are weird, man. Inner destruction. What the fuck? What did he use? Silver Lightning. I think like his spell that gives buffs, and the amount increases the amount of death creatures you have with you. So because they only had 4 death, they get 4 buffs. Dark energy. Dark energy flows through your veins. If the other creature are attacked by the enemy, this creature attacks the enemy for 50% normal damage. I guess those two Valkyries really combine well together, actually. And then again, he's just kind of like killing my creatures, which is a bad thing for him. But any other team would kind of like struggle with that shit. I guess anything that casts spells wouldn't have really too much problem with it, because, you know, casting spells is not attacking. Oh, no bustle back there. To destroy, nothing else, really. I guess I don't really have to destroy. Ooh, Nethergate. I don't really have to destroy anything here because I'm not really working around the achievements for this save. Doesn't really matter too much to me. After everybody has a bit more more stats, I'm gonna focus on the baby. Motherfucker. I guess we keep the stat increases, so it's not too bad, but still, motherfucker. Okay, baby dead. Baby dead. Cursed. Deal damage with attacks or spells, they take damage equal to 1% of their target's attack. Okay. I feel like it's just a spell that kind of works for a specific way of playing, rather than like a spell you want to use for yourself. Alright, let's go to another gate. I hope it's a funny one. Am I thinking about the other one? The Ceaseless Maker. You'll pay for the price for disrespecting your betters. You shall die in 1,000 slow, agonizing deaths at my hand. What? That's not how this goes. Okay, he has a name. Never mind. Never mind. What have the Valkyrie combo? I mean, they survive better now because there's a boss encounter. Technically, I feel like. Yeah. Good luck, idiot. Stop resurrecting! Kill the baby! Kill the baby. Oh, the baby. Baby destroyed his own existence. Good to see, good to see. The baby was so well taught that he listened. Oh, we got the trade item. That's not too bad. Okay, never mind. I forgot it's a shit trade. Never mind. I've got where border with chat. Oh, there's one. New realm? I guess we can go here. And I guess we can upgrade all our gear. I guess we can do that. Okay, chat, I'm gonna do something here. With the audio. I do. Sounds to 0. It was 15 before. Because this is gonna be annoying for the upgrades. All those fucking sounds layer over each other, so it's like just a ear spam, I'm not gonna lie. Everything has been 20'd. We go back to audio, 15. And then we do... Can we suck at anything interesting, you know? Oh, we do have some stuff. I mean, it's really only one thing that we want to suck at. I guess we want to suck it for RB's weapon, right? RB also does a lot of damage, and... So yeah, that's not too bad. Traits, do we have even an interesting trait that we can put in? This creature deals... Nope. Your creatures deal 30% more damage and take 10% more damage for each turn they've taken in the current battle. High risk and high reward. Deal 40% more damage and take 10% more damage. That is not bad. After the creature provokes, deals damage to enemies equal to 5% of its intelligence for each equal spell it has. After stop provoke is like, oh, we do that, but it doesn't work for us. At the start of each creature's turn, this creature has a 25% chance to attack a random enemy. We kind of want to boot that on the Masochist weapon, right? The creatures have 50% chance to resist, being forcibly lowered to the nobody cares, nobody cares. As the enemy is afflicted with a debuff, this creature has a 10% chance to cast Liberating Blast, don't care. Deals 50% damage for each time it has taken damage in the current battle. Seath. Funny. Where's the Masochist? More against Career of Bleeding on damage. Which has a chance to deflect enemies with bleeding when it deals damage to them. Kind of want to confused. We do have it. Nah, fuck it. 9%. You see what I mean? Like 9%. Like, who fucking cares? Remember, 9%. Was this berserking? Splashing? I just what kind of it. I never use the shit and I don't have to, you know, like save them for anything. So, okay. Splashing. 9%. 9%. I feel like if you max the weapon out, it gets like a 50%, and that's kind of it, and that is pitiful. I guess technically, kind of like, you know, you can upgrade it with certain traits, but even then, I don't. I wish for glory. Hey. Thank you. Kind of important. Resurrects, not important. It heals, okay. I feel like the horse is not the person that spreads around the boss. I forgot who it was though. Again, I think it is a slime. I'm not completely certain. Death and Destruction. Oh, this is a good one. We're gonna give that to Apocalypse. Everybody does a little bit more damage now. Have to be upgraded all their fucking weapons. RB also does a little bit more damage now because she has the extra attack on her weapon now. She did. She did. There's less. Oh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, they don't have the perk right from our side, where they resurrect, so they do the attacks when they come back. Enemy buffs are removed. The creatures gain those buffs. What? That's really good. You always need like a good like dispelling spell. That being said, like the dispel spell's really good. Greater these spells like dispels like my goat. But that was also really good. I don't think it works or doesn't fuck with minions though, but it's fine. Boss are a little bit more common than that. I started this creature's turn against provoke. Stop dodging. We talked about this. You don't dodge. You're dodging. Wait. What is this? But I'm trying to fit. Well, there's a cockatrice, but not a good cockatrice. Fuck. Maybe like the green one and the other one. Like I don't even see it in front of me right now. I can expect it. We'll destroy their fucking lives. Destroy their existence, please, my guy. Glory for sure, please. I'm just thinking about the fact that like our creatures are dying by one hit right now. But like we don't really mind for that though, you know, when somebody dies. So we should have looked at the I say we because we share this fucking lame chat. I keep forgetting. There's gonna be every single time I play a fucking class is gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna forget I need to do my perk points. More damage is good. We have to, so more attack is a bit better because we're not doing any other damage. Random boss is funny. Like, right now I don't want them to take less damage, so I'm not gonna take it. So we're just gonna go full damage here. Because like when the enemy skills one hit. That's good for us. That's good shit. Yeah, eventually we're taking that that one down. I want that glory, please. The only time that it kills one hit is because of, you know, when we resurrect with only like 25% of our health. I say like, it is literally 25% of our health. Corrupt. I can feel the damage increase, for sure. Kind of lucky with the baby nut resurrecting the whole team again. Back to back, non-stop, 24/7. Infinite resurrection work there, bro. Oh, hello. The bro's dead. Something triggered on him. Yeah, this one. Humility. Destroying. Armenia guy died. We cannot provoke and like... Oh no. Let's kill him first. Oh, he would be the scarier one. Oh, he lived. Interesting. Run it. Cluster bomb. Not that important. Oh, we had the spell. We should have gotten the spell. I forgot. He's new. New lever. Yes. New lever. Boss and Pox. What a name. At the start of each enemy's turn, this creature afflicts them with a random debuff. Oh. Interesting. Perfect. Jesus Christ. Okay, he's new. At the start of the battle, the creature gains maximum. Yeah, I know about that guy. He's not good. But the basic roaming enemies like stand no chance. It's even funny how strong we or how fast we just destroy them. And then he died. I just love it when the enemy acts in a certain way, you know, just anything, attacks or, you know, exists, breeds, and they just get like instantly attacked back and just dies. They sound like no chance. This shit's hilarious. Look at that. Wait. Wait. No, I need this guy, thank you. At the start of each creature's turn, this creature has a 25% chance to attack. Got it. Cool. Absolutely fucking amazing. Still no chance. I was just his own, not gonna lie, chat. Damn, that tries like way better than I thought. Hey. Okay, bro, take it easy. Oh, there's a guy. Lives in this fucking bar. Nice, bro. Fuck you. What do you say? Okay, fair. Okay. Go. This messed up, bro. Anyways, to the exit. I know where the exit is. I know where the exit is. I'm not lost. You're lost. Yes, of course. There's next. I knew that. Yeah, enchanter. Increase maximum projects? Of course, bro. Do I need all of that? Nope. Is it kind of funny to have all of that? Yes. Say for sure. Don't want to lose our progress right now. Would be horrible. It's a rainbow Pegasus. The fuck? That's a lot of shield. At the start of a battle, and the start of your creature's turn, they gain barrier that absorbs equal to 100% of their maximum health. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, bro died, but he came back because of the stupid babies! Sorry. The problem is that our support damage dealer is dead. And the enemy boss fucking got resurrected. One of the resurrection bastards died. Okay. Destruction, honestly. But just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Yay! I got card. We have. Could we have gotten cards before this? I guess maybe, but the chances are so low that it doesn't really matter, right? Temple of Lice. Who's the guy from this place again? Ah, this place. It's a cool looking god. All gems. Classic. Turtles. Tortoises. Sorry. Not turtles. Just in case. Okay. Fuck. Like one of these things is portal. I found a portal. Yeah, Force of Evil. Oh, the Paragons are annoying to fuck with. Because I can buff a lot. So what do these two buff? All creatures deal 50% more damage, including my own, but also theirs. All spell gems are 50% more potent. Oh, yikes. But hey, we have 3 right now. Top right comes back though, bastard. Which is perfect. Why do we attack once if we can attack 3 times? Okay, Okay, we're strong enough to do instantly fucking static encounter, so nobody should worry too much of our parallel right now. Is that a new Ifrit? Was it the Ifrit we already see? Oh, Pyromaniac! I love the trait Pyromaniac. After your creature mainly casts a spell, this creature deals damage to all enemies equal to 35% of its intelligence. This can stack so easy and so strong. Oh my god. It's literally like the Raven guy, right? That just gives everybody 50% more fucking intelligence for some reason. For how far I know, there's no other, like, stat that can increase that much for absolutely just no drawback. Is that new Mind Flayer? Or maybe we'll see him next time. Is that a new Mind Flayer dice? I guess he'll stay new. I feel like the first floor of most of the new plays better than any new like creatures, and then the second and third one like has a lot of the new ones. I do enjoy that. I wonder if I go back to the older ones if they will have different creatures than what we're seeing right now. I think this Kraken is new, but the Krakens also will never be used by us, so it doesn't really matter. I've having played this before, so I have like a very good knowledge about what is important, what isn't. But the guy that we want to use the multi-attack guy. The only real problem with like the multi-hit guy is that there are some traits. At least we have one trait that says, hey, you can only attack one additional times. Like, Bunny. After this creature takes damage, has a 2% chance to cast a spell. Its spell for each that has been casted by all creatures in the current zone. So every single time somebody casts a spell, it has a higher chance of casting that spell. Or at least just spells in general. Of course, right? Who are you? Oh, thank you. More bunnies. Okay, honestly, I could have just attacked that guy. Would have been okay. Hey! Oh, never mind. Huh. Interesting. Tortoise territory. Chocolate! We can open this chests. I still have no idea what the fuck that is. It's like a big urn. A big pot. Or like a vase? I don't know. Okay. Bro just kind of appeared. Let's look what the mech has for us. Okay. What do you do first? Oh, this is the group reaching 0 health build, which I don't see also do anytime soon. Because then we cannot gain any stats. And gain stats when you're dead. Let's beat up some tortoises again. Ooh, I like the line. I'd say, like, this place kind of small, but we did get a lot of stuff, so. So one more static encounter. Wait, is there something out there? No. No. Just in case. A cool looking dragon. Oh, we have a second dragon now! The second dragon's fucking dead. There's like one dragon is like okay, but I think that was the guy. That one, and like I think the level 4, the depth 415 one's really good. It's usable. It's just sad. Like that looks so cool. That looks so cool. They need to give me the option to use the creatures' skins as layered skin. Like I put on my own creatures. I would do that easy. Easy peasy. Did I give him his stuff? No, wait. Give it back. Wait. Actually, we've been grinding a lot of fucking research. Let's go. 70k fucking essence? That's not bad. Remember when we were struggling with like 5k? Nice. Yeah, there were some spells. Different destruction. The one that steals the buffs. Here, arbitration. Cannibalize? Curse of Doom. Some chance to be snared. It's not bad. Enemies take moderate amount of damage and are afflicted with blind. Hell yeah. There's like a spot of like make them blind, confused, and shit like that. I don't have it right now. I'm waiting for that one as well. I think it's a death spell, from what I remember. But we don't have it for sure. Yeah, we better have any death spells, honestly. Okay, we got a new... This one? Right? Tensor, yes. And then we have one for arbitration here. Affliction, molten armor, sneak attack, indestruction, rent. Modern... No, that's not necessary. Death and destruction. Oh, we got two though, I forgot. Sneak attack, molten armor, affliction. And inflicted with one random debuff. I think like... Here's the thing, alright. I think I should do this. Put molten armor there. Because here's the thing, right? Last time we clicked accidentally because of my sticky fucking buttons, and we AoE debuffed the enemy team. If we don't have something that instantly triggers when we click on it, we can cancel it. So yeah, molten armor we need actually a target for, so that works. Because we can give him essence because we're doing good for it. I said we need to find the big chest, and then we found the big chest. They had like a cool spirits. Okay, your recruits are healed, they gain 25%. Okay. Easy. No reason to attack once, because we can attack thrice. We open the chest. this one gives us buffs. Ooh, Pandora. Oh. Pandora is nice. Cool. Still no chance. Really good. Nice. Start out the battle. This creature casts 5 random spells, 1 from each class. Let's just go inside. Give me my boss back, you bastard. Jesus Christ. I just love the first resurrection. Like, I want him to instantly kill the guy again. So I can just resurrect again. Does all his damage again. Destruction is also kind of doing a lot of work. Eventually we get like a, we can get a gem that makes that we can put on our spell gems, making them generous, which also gives a phantom unit appear unlike the other creatures. Because eventually we want to switch out both the Apocalypse guy and Ashmouth Catabatus. But for early game, they're really strong. That being said, the Apocalypse is already kind of like showing its less than usefulness. Ooh, look at that. This doesn't end, right? No. Bob, bob, bob. Enemy starts battle with 80% health. He's a very important part of actually, not really. It's not a bad one, right? 20% of their health is not too bad to be done in the beginning. There's a Skaven that forces all our creatures to be 50% health, which is kind of one thing I'm looking at if it is possible to get the Reapers as randomized creatures. I don't think so, because I've not seen a single free god shop creature, but you know, I'm holding up hope. Because the moment we can get Shinigamis or Reapers, we're already done. We're done with the playthrough. But yeah, well, actually, the reason is because we need masters traits as well. I forgot about that for a second. Because if you all don't know, the Reapers have like a special ability where at 35% of health, they kill the creature they attack, right? Which most of the time is the enemy, because, you know, why would you hit your own creatures? But there is a Reaper that, when it attacks and kills the creature, it also resurrects the creature, which was like one of the way where we did like WoW explosions. Like the Reaper attacked it, and then bow trait activated, doing damage equal to its maximum health, which is like really strong. But it could only work because we had that Skaven that put everybody to 50% and a master trait from the Reapers that make them trigger rather on 35% health, 58% health. So just from turn 1, we could just instantly deplete our own creature's health to 0. Over and over and over again. Oh, shit. That was really strong. Did I get a card? Okay. Did I get fucking cards? Hey. Bro, put all his fucking damage in one tortoise that instantly died. I get it though, I also find them very annoying to fight against. But I was still buffing here. Still have to fight. I don't know, like the static encounters of these game I always find just kind of weird. It's always just the same creature, right? That should not be that exciting, and most of the time they barely do anything for any fucking team. It's like, why am I not interested in them? I'm not. The problem lies in the fact you want to kill everything for loot, so you have to fight. It's just a very minor gripe. Because technically, until you have reached the point where you want to put some realm instability on, the overworld enemies are also the same. So, how much differs that from the rest, right? I guess the pool of creatures on the overworld is a little bit bigger. It's like way bigger than like the static encounters. Even with mechs of the same race, if every one of the same race has been unlocked, the static encounters is still less than like even the beginning of the overworld fucking creatures. And also with the fact that most of the time they are higher level or more tanky and shit like that. It's like, it's fine though. It's completely fine. I do love that we can clear our own debuffs by just provoking. What do you do for me? Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. There's nothing inside. Better luck next time, bro. You scammed. What a scam. Kill the tortoise. I'm sorry, man. I'm just angry at the person that fucking scammed me. Was there anything else interesting to lie? I don't believe so. Let's like go to the bus. I forgot which boss is this. Vidya. It's a gorgeous beast surrounded with appears to be animated spell gems. How did it work again? It's like bro didn't get any damage until the other guys were killed and they had some stupid things. If the more creatures killed, they cast 500 spells. In addition, this creature is immune to damage while its allies are alive. So perpetual creatures share a copy of the first spell with each other. Creature spell gems with magnetic properties. I was reading, but like, you know what? We're just gonna start. Yeah, that was a lot. Jesus Christ. I'm about to say they come back so much stronger now. Oh? What the fuck? Hey. Frick you. What a nice old fella. You walk to the corner of the room and curl up like a cat. Despite that, this being your own castle, you don't have a bed. Ah. Vertraag. Which means hindered or slow down. We did complete a project, right? So we can do another one. I thought we would. No, we're not. We're not. I think about the other one. Now we're back. Eternities and. What the fuck? This is not. Eternities and. And you're not the god of that. Ah, what? Mothman fucking die. This creature attacks and decreases the enemy's defense by 50%. Okay, that's not too bad. Not that we gotta do anything with that. Just attack. Just attack. I believe in my creatures. RB, another RB. What does RB do? At this, after start of battle effects are determined, 40% of this creature's attack is added to that of your other creatures. That is really strong. You know, stronger now. I was reaching 0 health and coming back, going to attack and become stronger than before, rising from the grave like a beautiful, beautiful phoenix. Smoke bolts, not what we need. Then though, every single time that we get a spell that we don't want, we have a higher chance of getting something that we do want. Because every spell that we get, we cannot get again. So they're out of the fucking loot pool. I have a vomit everywhere. I love this fucking game. Give me my fucking... Oh shit. No, we have nothing to give. No. We're poor. We're poor, chat. We have nothing to give. Another diabolic horde, I believe. Is he new? Yes, is it that guy? Somehow we're gonna be able to do a fucking tribal fucking team. That would be insane. Like, honestly. No, we're still missing a few of the diabolical horde. The problem with the diabolical horde is that you really need a lot of them. The other one you can like kind of like only need 3, maybe 4, and the rest you can kind of like fill with the cockatrice guy. That like changes the race of your last 3 creatures into the one of the first one, which is then your tribal guy, right? And then everybody has that thing, and then you have another cockatrice that just adds 2 more imaginary like people to the number. So you can have like a 8-man increase. Ooh, a Stitch fucking guy is... Ugh, I don't like that. New Ifrit, Flash Abomination. The creature's attack against enemy creatures with vulnerable cannot be dodged. Enemy takes damage from burning. This creature deals 30% up to all other enemies. Okay. AoE burning. You'll have to see it. Also, there's a new fucking Sin shit. Sure, see what he done up here for you. Look. Acadia Sin. Enemy start with less attack, intelligence. Enemy start battle with 30% less attack and intelligence. Ooh, that's not bad. I don't know why he has a minion though, but I thought I saw something to do with his trade, but apparently it doesn't. He's dead now. Now he's fucking dead. Oh. Wait, there's so much to do here. No, wait. Cherub, Where creatures with barrier take damage, the barrier shatters, dealing damage to each. Okay. Creatures with leeching deal for some damage and no longer take damage from blighted. We knew about him. Okay, he's us now. Lucian. Lucian? At the start of battle, your creatures either gain 1% attack and scorned or 1% intelligence and silenced. How do we know which one we get? Here's me, right, chat? We don't care for those debuffs because we provoke, the debuff goes away and then we attack. The fact that it's just kind of random for intelligent attack is not what kills that. But I know one that kind of works with the increase depends on what is higher, either your attack or intelligence, I believe. I think one like that exists. And that one will be really good. I do love how much like debuffs balls you get from this place. Like it debuff the enemies with like debuffs with stat losses. What's it button? Like asking where the other also has work. Jesus. After the creatures deal critical damage, they recover. Garbage. Oh, we know the other two, right? Yes. We used the Asuras for our speed team, and they were very strong in that. $3,000 damage. A random buff is removed from random enemies continuously after. I know that one. Like it's fine. Well, you actually got 0 fucking fair with this fucker. New doggo, let's go. I don't know why, bro, we're attacking like slow motion, but you do you, king, I guess? Hey. Did he just steal all our fucking spells? Or all our bombs? He did, right? Yeah. Or you can do it back, you motherfucker. Can see the, well, maybe the duration increased, but it didn't. But it didn't. Shit. Now we got this. Bro had all the debuffs. I forgot what you pick up for these guys. It's just like after some time. Okay. Sometimes you go back and give them whatever the fuck they wanted, apparently. I have no idea what that is. Those ravens are... Sorry, battle this gains defense. We knew about this one. We knew. I forgot. Sorry, Jed. New Valkyrie, I guess, and a new lift, please. Huh? What's his fucking name? I don't know. You. Kolos. Okay. Valkyrie. After your auto creature attack, they deal damage equal to 25% of their attack to the enemy. After your creatures are attacked. Okay. Kind of like counterattack against everybody. Or for everybody. It's not bad. Ah, the space cats are here. Oh, what the fuck is this? The Wizened Snap Trap? Because it has a wizard, I guess, in them. The enemy is sent to the battle bottom of the timeline. All other creatures have each have a 5% chance to be sent to the... Okay. Oh. Okay. New fairies. Who did that? Okay. I want to see what this guy does. Decrepit. At start, reduces defense. Okay. I think we have also... No, I've seen this guy. Okay. I was expecting a little bit more from the bottom here. Maybe it's side here. Which is always welcome, right? Slightly annoying layout this floor. Still so alive. 3 creatures still alive. 3 enemies are still alive. What the fuck? It's kind of certain that we cleared. I guess I just all missed them. Beacons don't really do anything for us, but yeah, no. Still nothing. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I read the sadistic tendencies as battle tendencies and just keep thinking about JoJo. Oh, here are some new folks. Okay, these new casts are not the best. A new storm! Ah, new storm! Unlock chat, new storm. They all fucking died. They didn't send a fucking chest. There's still an enemy somewhere. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Ooh, and they did have new creatures. Nice. Brainbot. Your creatures are immune to confused. At the start of this creature turns, it gains intelligence equal to its speed. Nobody cares. The Pharaoh Void Lord. Your creature's repelling boss now have. No, we have killed everybody. Teleport back, because I don't think I have enough time to start going after a new fucking floor. So I guess I'll be going up for today. I want to thank everybody for coming, giving company. Everybody in the background, thank you for coming. Back on YouTube. Again, like I said in the beginning, if you like the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Seems we're gonna go pretty fast through this campaign, a little bit faster than I expected. Because I went back to the first playthrough, and then I just saw how long it, kind of like the idea of like how long it took, but then we had to go over every fucking new content, and I kind of have a good idea what is good and what is not good for what we want to do right now, so kind of go a bit faster, which is positive in some way. But yeah, for now I'm gonna see if anybody is online where I can go to, otherwise I will be going up for now. Let's see if anybody is online right now. Nothing specifically right now, so I guess I'll be going up for now, and everybody good day, good night. Tomorrow's gonna be Sniper Elite 4 with RB and I, where we're gonna show how you will win every sniping fight with SMG, because we suck at sniping. Oh, it's gonna be so funny how we just keep failing at our sniper shots. But for now, goodbye everybody.